Dude, we're gonna be 70 fucking years old, hiding behind
the camera.
You
rocking them Ducos.
Because I don't know if your mentality ever changes, right? From when you're a
Pop
kid.
lock and dropping it.
Because in my mind, I'm still fucking 11 years old, dude. I don't know. Yeah. He's like, okay, no, hold it. Now go. What?
Hold on, 4 more seconds. Hold on. Dude, I can see my double chin, dude. I shouldn't have cut my beard off. My dad was talking shit to me yesterday. He's like, you know, you got a double chin. My dad, why do you think I rock the beard all the time, you asshole?
He's funny.
Fucking Cliffy. What's up, Dad? He just started watching too.
Did he?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He's all, you fucking idiots. You idiots don't know shit.
We should have him on one day.
Dude, he'd be a fucking like a Gennaro interview.
Why?
You ask him a question, he'll be like, yes, no.
Oh, really?
Maybe. I don't know.
You know, it would be funny to have my dad on that.
Oh, fuck.
He'd walk out.
Your dad would actually be an interesting interview, dude.
Oh, fucking, yeah. Weird. A lot of weird stuff going on.
You fellas use some garbage language.
Yeah, I see a lot of. He works out at the gym. He goes, oh, a lot of good-looking chicks over there. I'm like, you ever talk? Well, no. I'm like, you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, Dad.
It's okay to talk to people, dude.
No, I don't do that. I say, you ever see anybody's balls? No. Never mind. I gotta go. I'm not talking to you about this.
I'm not gonna look at people in the shower.
Weird. You're weird. That's what he always says.
You're
weird.
You know, you see people. You may not stare at people's junk, but you always see people's junk when you're in the shower.
Okay,
dude.
so when you're at the stall in the bathroom pissing, do you ever glance over?
Nah, dude, that's a gay move. I can't.
Do you know? You try to look straight ahead.
I don't fucking. You don't make eye contact.
Do you ever talk to somebody?
Oh yeah, you know the water's cold and it's deep. Well, fucking, we'll throw our what's ups out there, dude. Fucking. What's up to Rena Rue? What's up to Trisha Alatorre? Ray Cheese, 36. What's up to Rock Bottom Buddies?
Rock Bottom.
I like this handle, Lickety19. What's up to Ryan Martin? Jordan Alameda. What's up to Bloom? That was it. That was just it, Bloom. Jim Isaac, my man Joe Trammell, and to your wife. What's up to Lily Lou? What's up to T, Mr. T, Pete Rose, you know who I'm talking about. To my man Matt, Ninth Frame Nelson. To Big Dan Calendar. Marco Moreno. And to Knuckle Deep and Fellas 92 Bowling Team, dude, sponsored in Elk Grove. Motherfuckers.
Cool.
First place, dude. What's up to them motherfuckers, dude? Oh shit! And our special guest shout out this week goes to a guy from Arlington, Virginia, FBI agent for 23 years now. Robert Schubert.
What's
up, Schub?
So what's happening?
I don't know, bro. Fucking. I'm beat as fuck, dude. I've been putting up that little greenhouse shit. My legs hurt, my fucking shoulders hurt, my neck hurts.
My whole body hurts, dude. It's what you're getting old. It was like my arm was throbbing last night. I was begging someone to squeeze it. I'm like, just squeeze my arm.
Squeeze it hard, yeah.
Yeah, squeeze it hard, dude. Come on, man. Somebody squeeze my arm.
Put
please.
it in a vice.
I always ask my daughter, like, hey, when she comes over, I say, hey, rub my foot. No! Come on. I raised you. I do a lot for you. I sacrifice for you. I have one pair of fucking work boots. Come on. Guilt her. No.
Do it just a little bit. I can't even get my kids to walk on my back, dude.
I used to do that when I was a kid.
Yeah, fucking
walk on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was DJ. DJ said, no, Dad, I'm a boy. I'm not going to touch you.
But dude, like I work during the week, you know, and you get used to your job. Like we were talking about it being hot and shit, right? So I got all this flame retardant shit on. I got to climb in attics, and it's fucking like 130 degrees up in an attic, dude.
Yeah.
That's a different kind of shit than fucking shoveling dirt, digging, fucking throwing rock in a wheelbarrow and moving it around. Oh, my fucking body can't handle it, dude. And this would be the third day in a row I did shit. just no rest this weekend.
Yeah, I hear you, dude. That's why I think I was telling you, I go in the grocery store and I hear somebody complain about how hot it is. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Go on a slab for 10 hours a day with the sun beating on you at 110 degrees. And several always say, well, that's what you chose. That's fine. That's what I chose to do. That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
But don't bitch about it if you
in an office, 72 degrees.
Come on, man. Fuck. You want me to... You literally... And I hear this with city inspectors, too. Oh, man, I'm swamped, man. I'm so busy. I mean, they just walk shit. Like, come on, dude. You can complain about what you want to complain about, but no, you're not getting no sympathy from me.
Well, dude, like, I see my wife, and I'm like, babe, you're taking a sweater to work? Well, yeah, it's cold at the hospital. I'm like, fuck. It's going to be 102 degrees today, and she's taking a sweater to work. Like, that's fucking...
Nah, I don't say nothing anymore because I get in trouble.
I'm waiting, dude. My office days may be coming up pretty soon, so I'm fucking...
Oh, okay. Then you can be one of those, huh?
Dude, I'm going to get fat, dude. That's what's going to happen.
You're going to start bitching on me. Shut the fuck up. You're in the office all fucking day, dude.
You don't understand the pressure of the office, Weller.
You'll be wearing one of those braces on your arm because you got carpal tunnel and shit.
I'm going to have a safety vest. I'm going to put on a safety vest and go walk on my breaks and shit. Like
with safety glasses and fucking critique everybody that's really working.
Oh, man.
You'll be bitching in the office like they all do. I don't understand why it's so hard. These guys are out there. I'm sure these guys. What's the big deal? It's only like one fucking big old project, you know.
You know what, Shane? I was getting my hair cut about a week ago, and I ran into Troy Ornston. Remember that guy?
Yeah.
And so I started talking to him, and this guy's in the office now, and he said, you know, I did all my time. Now I'm fucking out in the field. Like, you know, he was in construction, laying brick, all kinds of shit, but now he's in the office, and he's, that's fucking a great life, man, this and that. And I started thinking about it, I was like, maybe I'm at that point in the transition where I need to be in the office now.
I guess it's your personality because honestly, I think there's a line, like I would say I'm job foreman, right? So I'm at that line where I still work and I still, run work, and I'm kind of like, I still get respect because I still have my bags on and I'll go and work, and then sometimes, there'll be multiple days where I don't have them on. I'll be walking inspections and stupid different things, but I like where I'm at. I'll be honest with you. I like where I'm at. And, somebody was saying that where he's like, well, don't you want to be a project manager? Don't you want to move up to and I said, no, not really. I don't have no desires. Like the job title shit doesn't mean nothing to me. Like I told, literally, this is the honest truth, that if I was debt free, I could work at Lowe's down the street, like no problem to me. If it was just like I just needed like small income to survive on, I could work at Home Depot or Lowe's. I don't care. Like that stuff doesn't move me. Like money doesn't move me. It doesn't move my needle. Like I don't care. It doesn't matter. I mean, I need it to give my kids a better life and to kind of like be able to go out to dinner every once in a while. But as far as like trying to like when I do shit, like I'll do like little side jobs or whatever.
You just did that ice chest.
Well, I built a pergola for a friend of mine at work, and I just did it for free. Like, I enjoy doing that shit. Yeah. Like, it doesn't... I could go do side jobs every day, but money don't move me like that, dude. It just doesn't move me. I'm not impressed by people's job titles. Like, I don't know. I don't care.
No, I know, because some people search for that. Like, they want to be a supervisor, or they want to be a project manager, or whatever. Like, I think I'm kind of thinking like you. Like, maybe I want to get into mapping or drafting or maybe engineering, where I do shit, make plans, and I go out and I walk the job, do measurements and shit like that. So I'm in the office and I'm out in the field still. I'm thinking of something like that. Yeah,
I mean, you do get into a point where your age doesn't want to allow you to fucking physically work.
Oh, dude, I'm high mileage, bro. This body is high mileage. Mm-hmm. I mean, 13 broken bones, over 200 stitches, fucking multiple fractures.
How many times have you left the atmosphere?
Dude, uncountable. I mean, uncountable, dude. I mean, how do you keep track when you're fucking under hypnosis? How do you keep track, dude?
But I don't know. That whole job title shit, it just doesn't move me. There's days that I'm glad I don't have to fucking physically work, and I try to figure out a way not to, but I don't know. I don't care. I mean, I've had, I don't see it. One of the superintendents one time was, I got this other guy a job, and he was like, well, he's 55 and he's only an assistant superintendent. And I was thinking, who the fuck cares? Who cares?
Maybe people are where they're at because they want to be there, dude.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I don't know.
For me, my biggest thing about my job is my hours, dude. Like I work 6 to 2. I mean, those are great hours for me, man. 6 o'clock to 2 o'clock. I mean,
The part I don't like is the commuting. That the hours is fucked.
Yeah.
Like I'm driving 5 hours a day. Like that's when we were talking about going Friday. I'm like, dude, my commute home Friday is gonna be 3-4 hours. There's no way, dude. I mean, that's probably maybe one reason why I'm a homebody too, is because at the end of the week, I just look so forward to like my favorite weekends is when I have nothing to do. That's my best. That's my favorite.
I
weekend.
like it. Like when they said, "What'd you do this weekend?" I just watched TV. That's all I did. I didn't fucking did some laundry, watch TV.
That's my best weekend. I love those weekends. And when I have to do something, like okay, last night we were supposed to go to the MC Hammer concert, right? And we had
You
tickets.
didn't go?
No, because I was working on that project with my son.
Sarah won the tickets. I remember that.
Sarah went to a baby shower, and then I told her, I texted her, I'm like, hey, don't rush for that concert. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. Me and DJ are having a blast. We're sitting here working, bullshitting with each other. You know, he's at 12, so he's at the age where I can kind of bullshit with him a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, fuck with him. So I was having fun, and by the time she got home and I got home, took a shower, we're like, both sat on the couch, we're like, I don't feel like going. Like, let's just relax here.
Too legit.
Yeah,
Too legit to quit. Too legit. Yeah, man.
I don't know.
Don't hurt him, Hammer.
Don't hurt him. But I don't know. It's like fucking, I don't know. I'm a homebody, dude. I guess.
I'm trying to think of what was that movie where he was. I'm not the movie. The video where MC Hammer was in the troop suit. He had all the troops on. DJ Fast.
You introduced me to MC Hammer. I Pray.
I remember that.
Remember? I Pray.
Yeah. But this was before. Let's Get It Started. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get it started. Oh. No, remember Harrison had the troops, dude.
Harrison had the troop jacket.
Yeah, he rocked the troops. He had the troop jacket.
Mm-hmm.
That was when he was going through a transracial identity crisis, dude. He was, man, because he was borderline.
What poster did he have on his wall? It was
Dominique
Milkshake.
Wilkins.
It was Dominique with Milk and Audio 2 or something like that. That's what it was. Audio 2. All right. What we
Dude, my bedroom was always like this shit, dude.
Yeah,
Never,
it was.
I always had shit.
Yeah, you did.
Now let's get on the topic. We ain't fucking on nothing, dude.
What are we talking about?
Go ahead and close out bullshit, dude. Oh, shit. Why don't we just roll into divorce, dude?
Divorce? How it affects fucking children?
Well, we haven't talked about it, dude. And, you know, I've been divorced twice now. So my own perspective on it's different than most people, dude.
And I think it's like from when we were kids to now, it's almost like normalized. This is like if you have two parents that are together, like that's kind of the oddity, I think. Like
no, it's rarer, dude.
Shit.
Oh, it's
You have both
completely
parents?
rarer. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd say most of my friends' kids the parents are divorced.
Look at like my mom and dad, Debbie and Wayne.
My mom and dad, they were divorced.
I mean, my mom and dad are together. Debbie and Wayne are together. Liebig's mom and dad. Kurt's. But just look at our friends, right? Between our friends, my other mom and dad divorced. Flory Les and Ives been together for a long time now.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think. DG.
So how do you think it affects the kids now? I don't know if it does, but maybe it does on the raising, on the parenting part. Because you got two people basically, vying for attention for your kids, so you're kind of overcompensating because you don't get to see them. You find that happening?
Here's what I think is fucked too is, especially California, the emphasis is always put on the woman, man. Like the woman's to rear the kids, or the woman gets the payments, or, it's not a 50-50 deal. For all the equality shit they push, that the equality that I think is bullshit, they don't give it to you when it's divorce. Like, the man is always fucked in a divorce. Kind
of, because that, for the most part, a lot of times the man makes more money. But I've had people at work who get alimony and child support, men, because they make a lot less than their female counterpart.
Yeah. No, I went that route, too, with my first divorce. Because we made about the same money. And because they were going to give her more time, they were going to give her money, this and that. I said, fuck it, I'm going to quit working. I'm just going to grow weed, which would be a life dream of mine, just to grow weed and fucking sell drugs.
Okay.
Instead of working.
Oh, the law. This is from the guy that says the law's the law.
Well, weed is legal now.
Oh, but back then it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't back then.
But you were illegal back then.
Dude, of course I was. I've grown. If I was the same guy then, how would you expect me
Because you don't live that life, so it don't matter to you. If you were, it wouldn't matter.
I'm going to when I retire.
You're fitting your rules around your life.
No, I'm not. I'm just simply saying I'm not a molded a statue. I'm a clay. I can be molded. You know?
Yeah.
Because believe me, when I retire, if you guys need to hook up, I don't care if it's Molly, pills, mushrooms, weed, coke.
Fucking guy.
I'm gonna be your man. All right.
You heard him. You heard him.
It's my lifetime dream to be a drug dealer, dude.
IRS and the federal FBI.
Yeah, I just don't know if I'm gonna if I'm gonna be a cowboy drug dealer or if I'm gonna be a b-boy drug dealer, gangster. You know what I mean? I'll go either way. Well, then we'll roll into that with cartels. But back to divorce, man. Fucking it does affect not only your relationship with your kids, because like your kids act a different way when they're with their mom than they do when they're with their dad, right? So when you're getting that dose of that all the time, it's like the kids are starting to have different personalities. Or you have friends when you're at your mom's house that live by your mom, and then you have friends when you're at your dad's house.
And I guess there's another route too, is when your parents divorce. And I noticed this with me is that my dad was off doing his thing and my mom was off doing her thing. Like really, that it was their focus was on them to heal themselves or make them feel better about themselves. That was their focus, really. I mean, we didn't like go without food or anything, but their personal life was like my dad was all about the church. My mom was all about her boyfriend and going out and spend the weekend somewhere. Like it was all about themselves. That's what I remember about it for me. And I always was like, fuck these guys, dude. What about us? I remember I wanted to play sports, right? This is when I was living with... I initially went to stay with my dad, and I was like, oh, I want to play soccer. My soccer's coming up. My dad was like, no, you know what? That's just too much time. I got to spend more time in the church, and we got to spend more time going to church. You need to, but... And I'm young. I'm like, no. I'm going to spend time with my friends and go into fucking my sports. So I moved out with my mom. Because my mom was the opposite. Where like she went out and partied and did her own thing and left me to defend what I want to do. At least with that, I could kind of still hang out with my friends. That's why maybe was so close with my friends during there, because I spent most of the time with my friends, I didn't spend them with my family. Like, I see how I am now. Like, I spend a lot of time with my kids. Even now, my daughter's older, she still was saying, like, I feel guilty when I'm not here. But when I was a kid, when I was her age or younger, I was like, my family was like, no, we're going to do this together. Never, dude. Never. When my parents divorced, I don't remember one ever time going to like Disneyland or anything with my mom or anything. I don't think we ever did anything like that. I remember one time when me and her, we went to the movies one time or something like that. They were off doing their own lives, dude. I think that's kind of the bad part of divorce.
Well, for me, especially when I was single, all my emphasis was on my kids, because I'd get them like a week and then I wouldn't have them a week. That's when it first started. So that week, it was like Disneyland Dad Week. I do everything I fucking could with my kids to try and turn them up or outdo what...
Be the good dad.
Yeah, what my ex was doing, And then, of course, when I started dating and I got involved with another woman, then I was like that. I needed time with her and stuff, But still trying to make both of those worlds come together. Because, man, we were going places all the time, dude. Like, Santa Cruz or fucking Yosemite... whatever you can do to have fun with the kids on the weekend.
We were talking about that. It's funny you bring that up. We were talking about that. And it was like, I don't know. It just seems like so much energy. And we were more talking about, like, I was talking to my daughter about men cheating or whatever. She's trying to find a good man or whatever. But I was like, I don't understand all that wasted energy. Like, all that energy I could have, I could spend it with my family. Like, I don't see going and doing all this other bullshit, hanging at the bar, trying to fucking pick up chicks. I don't understand. Like, I enjoy being with these guys, so I don't get it. I just personally, I don't get it. Like, well, that's kind of like selfishness, kind of.
Yeah, but you don't have that whole. You have a family that you like. If you don't like your family, I know plenty of guys that don't like their wives, right? But they're still married. So what they do after work, they go to the bar. They're at the bar every day. For 2-3 hours, they're at the bar every day.
Yeah, no, I know people that do that.
Yeah, and then they go home and they're drunk.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. But I was telling her, we were sitting there, I was telling her, I was like, a guy's only going to be as faithful as his opportunity. And so Sarah goes, what? You don't have no opportunity? I said, no, but if I did, I'd probably be fucking. And then we were just laughing about it. Like, It's like, they already know, fuck, I'm fucking staying home dad. I'm dad. But I don't know. I just don't see all... I went through it. I see the divorce part. I see them, worried about themselves and their happiness. I see the kids missing out.
Well, I've seen this too. I got a good buddy of mine. He's in his 40s. He's never married, dude. And it's because when his mom and dad divorced, he was like 15, and he was like, most traumatic thing in his life, right?
Really?
Yeah. And he's still not going to get married. He doesn't want to have kids. Doesn't want to put kids.
It seems like I would do the opposite. Like I would want to have that relationship. I would want to have that family structure. Like I want to have that. Unless you're scared to be with somebody that you're going to give everything to, and they're going to go out and leave. Like maybe that's his fear.
Yeah.
Because that's my daughter. We talk about this, and she's at that age. She's 22, dating. For real. And it's not high school shit. It's actually you're dating. An adult. And her fear is that spending all that energy on somebody that eventually might cheat on her, and all that time was just wasted. And she says it's so hard nowadays, and I understand that fear. But I mean, you have to kind of get, if you meet somebody you like, you gotta kind of give away some shit. Like you gotta, like maybe it's looks, maybe it's fucking money, maybe whatever it is, or you just gotta kind of give it away. So if you find someone like that you think you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, you gotta do it. I don't know.
Well, I think most of the trouble comes when you're out of your league or you're dating someone that's not in your league. You know what I mean? When you're more equals, that's a better relationship. But you can't have a fucking 4 with a 9 and expect there not to be any trouble, dude.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Because one's always feeling like the 9's doing something behind their back.
Yeah.
The 9's feeling guilty about, the 4, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
But I don't know, man. I think to divorce today too, like you said, it's more common.
Mm-hmm.
But on the same note, like you remember in what was the Ricky Bobby when he gets divorced?
Oh yeah.
And the kids are like, yeah, 2 Christmases, I think kids nowadays see it differently, dude. Where like it was the fucking end of the world when.
Well, then and then the kids will be like, well, now I can stay with mom where I don't have, and I'm saying it could be with dad, and the mom was the strict one, but I can stay with one parent or the other without having all these rules. I got at least a portion of my time where I get kind of free reign, and I think it's good to have both parents. It's a good balance for kids to have both parents, dude. Well, it's not a negative thing.
You know me, dude. I've always been unfiltered. I'm pretty much the same guy here as I am with my kids. Mm-hmm. I don't switch personality and anything for my kids. If I'm talking about pussy, my kids are gonna hear about me talking about pussy or whatever it is. I just shoot them the straight on it. But I think I did all right, man. Because when my kids got old enough, Kayla came to live with me full time when she was about 13. And my son did it when he was about 14. So I had these guys all the time. And then they go spend a weekend or whatever with their mom.
But you're like the cool dad. Would you say that?
I'm the disciplinarian, though, too. And I think that gives them a form of structure. Mm-hmm. Where, like, they know everything's cool and this and that. But if I fuck up, then they're going to get fucked up. I think the kids really do like that discipline. Not overbearing discipline. But when there's a line there, they know not to cross the line.
Do you still give your kids advice? And they're older. Do you still give them advice even when they don't ask for it?
Of course, man. Of course.
You don't think that's ever going to change?
I say it like this. I say, well, you know what I would do, or you know what I think about this, or I go about it that way.
Mm-hmm. Because I was talking to my daughter about it, and she said she reworded it. She's like, well, that's not your real business. And then she's like, well, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean it like that. She's like, I'm saying that if it is your business, you need to tell me, not someone else. But I was talking to a guy at work because his 22, 23-year-old daughter moved back with him. And it was like, baby girl, this is my house. These are my rules. And she's like, well, I don't need advice all the time. He started laughing. He goes, you're going to get it. It doesn't matter. You're always going to be my baby. I'm always going to give you advice. And you could either like it or not like it, but it's always going to happen. Yeah. That's not going to change till I die. And I kind of see that. I struggle with that. Like, we went out to dinner Thursday night we went out to dinner. And my daughter was like, oh, I'm going to go to L.A. this weekend with my friend. Right, we're going to L.A. And my first instinct in my head is like, you don't need to go to L.A. Like, what's in L.A.? Like, you're going to drive all the way? It's fucking dangerous traffic. And I don't say that out loud. And then I told her later because I was like, oh, okay, have fun. In my head, I'm like, why the fuck are you going to L.A.? And then I was talking to her later. I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, like, no, you don't need to go to L.A. That's not. And I realized I can't say that.
She's an adult.
Yeah, man. I can't say that. And she's like, why do you think that? I'm like, well, I'm just being honest. That's how I think. Like, I don't think I'll ever let that go because I can't go from one extreme to the next. I can't go from always taking you to practice, always being there, your school functions, always being there, to be like, oh, okay, now I don't care no more. I still care. I just gotta. I'm in a transition point right now with her on how to let go.
No, and I've been there, man, because, to a T, every kid's like, when I'm 18, I'm going to move out. I'm going to get my own place. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then inevitably, when they turn 18, they're still here, and it takes them a while to figure shit out.
Which is cool. And then I don't try to power trip like that, like, hey, you're still living in my house, whatever. I don't power trip like that because I'm doing it to give her a better opportunity to succeed, right? So I wouldn't use that as a leverage. I would never try to use that as leverage. I do with my brother. I always tell him, you're grounded, stay in your room, shit like that. But with her, I don't try to use that as leverage because I think it'll make for a bad relationship.
Yeah. I think we can close divorce out, dude. Fucking sorry for all you people going through divorce, all the kids and stuff that have been through it. But you'll heal. You'll heal. Just let it go. You'll heal.
And I feel bad. Honestly, I don't know if we want to go on it, but I do feel bad for people, because I feel blessed. I'm fortunate. I know. I told Leah, I'm like, and my son, DJ, I'm like, me and your mom are going to be together till we die. I already know that. I have no fear in that. I don't second guess what she does. She don't second guess what I do. In fact, I started thinking about it. We're going to go up to Reno this weekend. I think I just mentioned it to her. I said, yeah, Saturday I'm going up to Reno. And it's not like, hey, do we have anything? I just said I'm going to Reno. She went to a baby shower yesterday. She was like, I said, oh, where are you going? Oh, baby shower. We don't even tell each other because there's no control part. We have no control.
I think most lives are like that. When you get married, you want to be together forever and shit. And then what happens is you don't know she's fucking banging James the IT guy, dude. And you're like, what the fuck? Or something comes up, we'll roll into addiction. Okay.
Go ahead.
Because I think addiction causes a lot of problems, man.
You're right.
It could be any kind of addiction, food, sex, fucking drugs, you know what I'm saying? But any type of addiction you have takes away time from...
Now, so as regular guys, he's addicted to sex. Would you say addicted, or is it just nature's way? I don't know, because I think, and this goes back to the divorce thing, I think that to have a healthy relationship, you have to have a healthy sex life.
Yeah.
You have to. There is no, once a month or once... if that happens, somebody's fucking other people. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, because, girls are just as horny as men, dude. They really are. Girls are just as horny. They're just more...
I don't know if they are. I don't believe that.
They're just not as couth about it, dude.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Because, they say a guy thinks about sex 95% of the day. Everything they do is about sex.
Yeah, girls do too, but they lie about it.
I would say about 30%.
No, girls do too, man.
Sure they do, but I don't say it's like guys. Well, I wouldn't say it's like me.
Look, girls have it so easy. They can rub DJ. They can just fucking play DJ down there.
Yeah, but so can guys.
No way, dude.
You can whack it anytime you want, dude.
You can't just sit there and rub it like this and fucking get off. A girl could. She could be at her desk just fucking knock one out, dude.
You never rub yourself? Till you would nut in your pants?
No.
You never done that?
No, dude.
I do it all the time.
Dude, never.
Were you just nut in your pants?
No, never.
I'm just playing.
I've jacked off some fucking weird places though, man. Because you get so fucking horny, you just fucking throw it down. You liar, dude.
I don't think I have.
You never jacked off.
I've never jacked off in my life.
Yeah, fucking liar.
No one's ever caught me.
So you say it straight face, dude.
But addiction.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking. I think personally, I'm addicted to tobacco. Right. I know I'm addicted to weed too. I can't smoke weed right now, but I want to.
That's like alcoholics. So people are addicted to alcohol. They don't drink. Somehow, they don't drink because they're alcoholics. They're addicted to alcohol.
Yeah, they still want it, dude.
Is it the habit of it? Because if you could find something different than the tobacco, you could switch?
I don't know, man. I've been chewing for so long.
But that's the nicotine in it.
Yeah, it just calms me down, dude. Because I'm fucking probably a real asshole when I don't chew. I quit for 6 months one time.
Are you? Do you get moody like that?
Yeah, I just short and abrupt. And my filter is fucking...
Really?
Yeah.
I can't see you like that.
Yeah.
Mainly at home, though.
Yeah.
Probably.
It took 2 or 3 weeks of being agitated and then that goes away and then I was all right. But
really?
Yeah, it's just losing the addiction.
Well, it's Sarah with coffee, dude. I mean, we've gone where I've like, okay, well, stop and get coffee. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to like the next city or so. I'll get it pretty soon. And if I pass something up, dude, there's been times where we got in a big old fucking fight. Where we're driving. She'd be like, I need you gotta stop fucking somewhere. How long are we gonna fucking drive? And then finally I get coffee. She's like, I'm sorry, I blew up. I just needed a coffee. Yeah. I'm like, holy fuck, man, that's like crack cocaine. Dude, literally, we'll laugh about it because she'll literally lose her fucking mind and she'll have coffee and she'll be like calm.
Yeah.
We're like, holy fuck, girl.
So when I went through rehab, dude, they'd say basically your mind, right? What happens when you have addiction is you have holes in your mind. And then once you get your addiction, whether it's food, coffee, nicotine, whatever it is, your mind is whole again. It doesn't have the holes.
It's like even working out. Some people are addicted to working out.
Oh, yeah.
Shit like that.
Or going to work, dude.
Yeah, working all the fucking time.
I got my brother-in-law works fucking all the time. Works 2 jobs, dude. Another guy at work, he put in like fucking 1,600 hours of fucking overtime last year.
Holy fuck, dude.
Dude.
Why do you think that is?
They're addicted to work, bro. I don't think it's the money because they got hella money.
You think they're like trying to avoid shit though in their life?
I think that's it too.
It's addiction is trying to avoid something else. So they put their mind focused on one thing.
Yeah, so then
when it comes to like habit forming stuff.
Yeah, like if you're self-destructive, right? And you're self-destructive, like you got a day off. And on your day off, you fucking drink or you get wired or you fucking just go crazy and on a bender, right? And then you fuck your life up, you know what I'm saying? Just in those couple of days you had off. And they're thinking, fuck it, well, if I have to go to work, then I can't get fucked up, you know? Maybe it's a way of...
The mind is crazy, dude. I don't get it.
Food addiction is so hard, though, man, because you have to eat, right? I mean, to stay alive, you got to eat.
You know when you get older, you know when you start eating fucked up shit or whatever, you start thinking, fuck, I feel bad. I know I shouldn't be eating that. You're like, fuck, like I'll cut out ice cream during the week just because I'm like, fuck, I got to stop. I can't even tie my fucking shoes, dude.
Dude, I eat so bad, bro. I mean, like the other day I had a bag of chips, a candy bar, and a soda for lunch. Mm-hmm. That was my lunch.
I don't know how people do that, all that healthy vegan shit. Like, I don't get it, because, like, I'll have a fucking taco, like a greasy fucking, I'm like, oh, this is so good. And I can have French fries with my fucking taco. Like, yeah, dude. Shit like that, dude. And I'm like, how could you not have a prime rib? Or how could you have mashed potatoes and gravy with the fucking rolls from fucking Texas Roadhouse?
Oh,
like,
those are like fucking melt in your mouth.
Yeah, how could you not have that? You're eating, like, raw grass and fucking almond milk or something. Yeah.
Fucking tree leaves, dude.
I don't get it. I was like, fuck. But I know you're supposed to, but I don't know. Life's too short for me to fucking miss out on some good food, dude.
I think everything's cool in moderation, but when you start going over that moderation limit, dude, and some people have addictive personalities, like whatever it is, video games, fucking fishing, hunting, guns, whatever, fucking.
My brother's like that. Like whatever he does is like 110%. Like everything's all in. Like, but you don't have to. You don't have to do that. You could do it sometimes. Like people, well, you get like that too. I think you talk about weed, but you could smoke once every month. You don't have to smoke every fucking day.
Nah, see, I don't like getting loaded like that. I mean, I get high. If I smoked once a month, I would be high, and I don't like being high, dude.
But like. Everything in moderation. There'll be a time where I go through like a few weeks where I'll have a beer after work or a couple beers after work, and then maybe I'll go 2 months without having a beer at all. Like I don't have to. I guess I don't have an addictive personality.
I don't know. I think circumstance keeps me from being an addict.
Well, that's a good thing.
Whether it's money, time, or work or whatever. Because if I had plenty of money and I didn't have to go to work in time, I'm doing drugs.
But then we were talking about earlier about having fucking first world problems with people who have money, like create issues in other aspects of their life because money's not an issue, so they have to create chaos to have some sort of inside battle or something with themselves.
Well, I think what it is you get more attention when you have negative shit happening to you, right?
Yeah, but you really want that attention?
Whereas if you're telling people like, oh, I had a fucking great day. We went out, we bought a new car, or we went out to this really nice dinner and had seafood and shit, right? People aren't really like, oh, okay, all right, that's cool. He's bragging. Mm-hmm. Or if I'm saying, oh, my life's so fucked.
But it's still the same sort of attention. You still want that attention one way or another.
Yeah.
Positive or negative, you want that attention. Because when you fill your life with trying to figure out how to pay your bill in 2 months, or how you're gonna have your car registration, or you're gonna be slow at work, whatever. When you fill your life with those, you're constantly battling, finances. Even if you're just trying to get by. Okay, how am I gonna do that? How am I gonna do? But when that's not an issue, I think people create issues in other aspects of their lives just to have issues.
Yeah.
Because outside looking in at somebody with money, you're like, fuck, I wish I had your problems, man. I wish I had your fucking problems.
I'd like to try it, dude.
Fuck yeah. But see, that's why I always say God would never let me win the lottery, because I would enjoy myself too much. I'd give most of it away anyways, helping people. And the other part is just doing whatever I want to do, tinker around the garage. Like, I would enjoy myself. But people like me can't win that, because then it would be like the perfect life. Like,
well, I already told God when I was talking to her a couple of times, I said, look, if I win the lottery, after tax, I'm going to give 10% away. But the way I'm going to do it is, if I can see somebody broke down on the road or whatever, say, hey, pick them up, go buy them a new Cadillac. Or go to a church, dilapidated church or something, right? Where I don't care what denomination is, they're preaching happiness or a positive angle at life. I'd like to help those people out.
But you have people in your family, like I have people in my family that are working hard, trying to get by, just doing the same thing. And I always think in my head, or like Sarah's family or friends,
I don't think that's considered charity, though, if you're helping your family out.
I'm not saying charity, but I would say like if there's people that I know that would be like, fuck, if I ever won the lottery, I'd buy them a new house and buy them a car. So something like they've been trying to strive to get themselves, I'd go do that. That'd be so awesome that would make me feel good. It wouldn't make me feel good to buy myself a Ferrari, because I would never buy myself a Ferrari. I don't even fucking want one. But it would make me feel good to buy someone else one. I don't know. That's just the way I am.
Yeah, I think a Ferrari's too far. Even a Cadillac, dude. I mean, some of the Cadillacs now, I'm like, fuck, that's too much money for a fucking car. Dude.
No, and I'm not saying Ferrari. I shouldn't say that. I would say buying them a house for me would feel good rather than buying me something. I think I feel better about it, because I'm a minimalist. I don't really need a whole lot. I need a cable. I need some I like periodically buying me tools for my garage. I like tinkering around, making shit, and that's my happiness, dude.
Well, see, I already made a pact with a couple of my bros, dude. My knuckle deep guys, like, we win the lottery, we all play together. So if one of us hits, we pay off the other guy's house. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. But
I guess it would depend on how much you win too.
Fuck yeah, because if I won like 500,000, I probably ain't giving too much of that away.
Just cover all my bills and shit, paying off, be debt free. But I was talking about winning like 250 million or something like that.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Fuck, I couldn't see myself. Okay, after taxes, say 200 million, you're gonna get what, 100 million?
Yeah.
110 million or something like that. 10 million. Say if you got 110 million dollars flat out, you could give fucking 20 million away. Not give it away, but like buy them a house, pay their mortgage off, do that. And after, I bet you'd be surprised after that. You'd be like, fuck, I only spent like 3 million. Like, I helped all these people. Like, I don't understand why more people don't do that. Maybe they do. We don't hear about it.
Well, look, if we gave every one of our subscribers $1 million,
that'd be $100 million in this probably not. Well, I'm saying that's not gonna happen for me.
But 100,000.
Fraser said it would happen.
No. If we gave them all 100,000, that would be kind of tight. Because then you're like maybe 16 million. And then you still got 94 million to go.
Yeah. I doubt if I'm gonna give Lickety Split a fucking $100,000.
Dude, I think I would.
Bottom, what is it? Rock bottom feeder? I wouldn't fucking.
Hey, I don't know. Rachy's 36. Got 100,000. If I went over 100 million, I'm gonna give each one of the subscribers 100 grand. And then the ones that are private, you're gonna be like, "Fuck!" He really did it.
So what were we talking about?
We're talking about addiction, dude.
Addiction, yeah.
I have addictions, man.
We all have addictions. I guess we all have addictions.
But
I have addiction to not doing shit.
I wish I had that, dude. Because when I do get to not do shit, I really enjoy it.
Do you? I don't know. Do you really, though? But are you like a busybody where you have to do shit all the time?
Most of the time, dude. I would say 90% of the time. Because 10% of the time I get to sit and watch TV and do nothing. I love that.
My daughter, she just got done with college and she's going to start a job in August. But she's staying home for a couple weeks. She's losing her mind, dude. She has to go do something. It's like, dude, just chill out and relax. I can't. I'm fucking.
Well, dude, she's been turned up for the last 4 years.
Yeah, I guess because you're young. When we were young, we used to go do shit all the fucking time.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Now I don't feel like doing shit.
Dude, the older you get, the better that
That's
is.
my addiction, dude.
Not doing shit?
No.
Dude, you have to do it every day to have it be an addiction, dude.
I don't know. I don't know. What is my addiction? Maybe TV, I guess. Maybe TV. Food.
I don't know. I like food too. That's what sucks about food addiction, though, dude.
Because I'll text in the morning, about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll text because we have a family text. Yeah. I'll say, what are we doing for dinner? Every single day. What's going on for dinner? That's what I'm already thinking about. Fuck, I'm on a barbecue when I get home.
No, my kids are the same way. We're having breakfast, and they're like, what's for dinner tonight? I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? We still got lunch.
I'm always worried about dinner. I'm worried about dinner right now.
All right, so let's roll on to a new one, dude. What's up with cartel life, dude?
I don't know. You tell me about the cartel life.
That's what I'm saying, dude, because I think the cartels, like, you know, all the shit's going on right now with Trump and the border in Mexico, and they just came to some decision where Mexico's sending their own troops to the border to help shit out. But like I was saying, the cartel, man, in Mexico, they're like, I don't even know we don't have nothing like that in America, unless you count the government, right?
Government's the worst cartel there is.
Yeah, they are a cartel. The government is a cartel, and you've seen it, man. If they want to take somebody down, they're going to do it. Mm-hmm. They're just fucking up. They just fucked up trying to do it to Trump. But cartels, man, if you're, let's say, a Mexican in the army, right? Mm-hmm. In the Mexican army, or you have some power position.
Well, the army is, from what everybody that's told me, and I know quite a few people that live there, is that the army is the only people that you can kind of trust. The police, you can't trust at all. You can't trust the police at all. The military areas, they're the most safest areas in Mexico. But the areas that are mainly patrolled by police, you can't call the police about somebody else, or you'll probably end up dead.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, let's say you make, $40 a day as a police officer in Mexico, right? Mm-hmm. But then the cartel comes along and says, hey, look at...
that's what happens.
We know we got your daughter goes to this school, your son goes to this school, right? They fucking got your shit on lock. They know who you are, who your family is. And even though you're a police officer, now the cartel's saying, I'm going to give you $4,000 a month. You need to do this. Now you go from getting $40 a day on your job to getting $4,000 a month for doing something that the cartel wants you to do.
And there you go.
You're fucking on it. You're locked, dude.
That's what happens. I know a guy. Well, I know a lot of people, but I know one guy. He's from like Durango, and his wife's from Guerrero, so they're from the strongholds, the cartel strongholds, right? He goes back and visits. He said in his wife's city that everybody has a new vehicle. Every city, you see new Cadillacs, you need fucking Mercedes. You see everybody in the town, because the cartel will take care of everybody in the little town, yeah. So no one complains about nothing. And he goes, you go in there, you can see where the head of the cartel lives. He'll have fucking police guards outside of his house, right, protecting him. And nobody says nothing because you'll get fucked. But and another friend of mine, Eddie, he goes, his family lives in the area where there's a lot of military presence, and he goes, that's where they feel safe at, with the military presence, because they're not involved in the cartels. And that's where I don't blame, because if I was there and this is my family, I'm getting them the fuck out. I don't give a fuck about no border security. I don't give a fuck about no laws. I don't give a fuck. I can get to America. You can send me to jail, whatever. I'm trying to get my family to a better spot.
Yeah, but here's the deal, man. If you think coming to America, the cartels can't touch you?
No, I'm saying they can't touch you, but you're gonna live a safer life. Like he tells me, he goes, you guys, people in America don't have no clue on, like, he's all and this is from another guy's Armenia, another guy from Afghanistan. He goes, you guys just go to the store. He goes, if we were to go to the store on bicycles, we're worried about fucking suicide bombers. We're worried about people killing us. We're worried about getting fucking mugged for our groceries. He goes, and then we complain about a murder every once in a while that happens. Like, oh my gosh, these murders, these mass murders. He goes, it's terrible, but it's really small problems compared to the people around the world, the problems that they have. We live in the greatest country in the fucking world. That's why I don't, like, I believe in immigration laws. I believe you have to protect its citizens, 100%. But I also understand the people who come over here, why they're trying to get across the border and get the fuck over here and get out of their fucking life. I understand, because if I was them, I always put myself in somebody else's shoes. I would do the same fucking thing.
Put a percentage on that. How many people are actually escaping the cartel life to get here?
To get out of a bad life? Almost every person I know at work. And that's thousands of people. I've dealt with sheetrockers, roofers, landscapers.
So like 2%. We'll just put 2%.
Well, I'm saying every person, just about every person, is getting away from either poverty, drug cartels, something that's there that they're trying to get away from. They come over here to have a better life, to put their kids where they get to go to a public school and have a fucking decent lunch and shit. Like I don't blame them for doing that. Like I'd be a hypocrite because I say, well, I wouldn't do that for them. I would stick it out. No, I wouldn't. I'd get them fuck over here because I'm a family man. I believe that that's important, and that's the luxury I have as a person who doesn't make laws, as a fucking non-fucking police officer. Like I'm just a citizen, like who believes in God. When it's all said and done, I say, hey God, every morning I pray for the people of this world. I would shelter people. Like that's me, and I get to live with that. You have to live with it, whatever you want to live with.
Dude, I started throwing this in all my prayers, dude. Is I want to pray for everything you've ever created, God, and then I want to pray for you, God. Right? Mm-hmm. I've encompassed everything in those two sentences right there. Mm-hmm. God's like, man, this motherfucker got it.
You know what I pray? I pray every morning when I pray. The one thing I always put in there is, I thank you for everything you have done for me and everything you will do for me.
Yeah.
That encompasses everything.
You know, when you start getting there and you start thanking him for the unanswered prayers, or you start thanking him for the difficulties in your life because they help make you a stronger person, right? Mm-hmm. That's good gold, dude.
But you know what? Everything, all my blessings, I always attribute to God. And so every time I do something good, I'm like, and I know it. I'm like, I told my brother this. My brother's always going through trials and shit, right? My brother's dedicated his life to God. He goes to church, and he's still going through trials and stuff, and we all do. But I tell him, you know what? I'll pray for you. You know why? Because God favors me, and he'll go ahead and help you out since he knows me. Yeah. Anybody that's good to me, God's going to be good to. Yeah. Anybody who's bad to me, he's probably not going to favor.
You got to shine.
I'm favored, dude. Everything in my life, I'm like, I'm not a movie star. I don't have wealth. I'm always, we're trying to pay our bills and everything. But I have a blessed fucking life. And I attribute that to, like, me being proactive. And this is what another topic we're talking about is energy. Giving good energy out to the world. Because energy is...
Well, close out cartel life, dude. We'll get into that one.
Energy is not like lost. Energy is transferred from person to person. That's why at my age now I realize I only want to be around good energy, like good positive energy. Positive good people, yeah. Like, you know what? You see that person, I'm gonna help them. You know this person over here, I'm gonna do this for them. Like this, like hey, like just a chill, non-confrontational, relaxed energy. That's what I want to be around all the time because at this point in my life, I want to enjoy my whole life. Whether it's at work, and I understand I have to be at work, but when I'm at work, I put myself like interacting with the good energy people, and you have to work with bad energy people, but I won't fucking interact with them that much. Like I don't like it.
No, there are people that are just negative Nancy's or negative dudes, man, that every time they get around you, they're vampires. They just suck your positive energy out of you, dude, because their life is down and they want to be down and fucking.
Or you have to watch your P's and Q's around some people. Like you can't just relax. Like you have to be careful. And I don't like to be like that. I just want to be relaxed and joke and have fun and like, okay, like I don't. That's when we go on vacation. I go with my cousin and her husband because there's no itinerary. There's no like, well, we have to be here at 12:30. Oh, we have to. It's like, hey, let's just go and chill. Oh, we'll go. Go get something to eat. Let's go get something to eat. Hey, you want to go ride that? Yeah, we'll go ride that. Right? Because their energy is just chill. There's no like. We gotta wait for this person, or we gotta do that. It's like none of it. Well, we'll wait for them. No big deal. Like we're like nonchalant about everything. That's the kind of people you want to be around.
I like people that are happy, man. Mm-hmm. Like that are gonna joke. That are gonna like. I've had several kids live with me, my son's friends, for a period of time, and a couple of them came over yesterday, out of the blue, man, and it was good because these kids are like 25 now. They lived with me when they were like 16. They were 18, so now they're men, They come over and they say thank you, you've helped me out in my time of life for this and that. But I've seen them go from kind of like fucking, oh shit, what's going on in the world right now? Now they're good, positive, contributing to the world kind of people, dude. And they help spread their own energy like that too. And I like that, man, because it's got cultivated.
Isn't that what the kind of people you want your kids to be around, right? Too. Yeah, man. Because you can see it as an adult. You can see, like, my little boy has some kids that come over, and it's like, oh, man, not these kids again. Because it's just, hey, like, this little boy was like, hey, yeah, some guy hit my mom's car. And I told him, fuck fuck you or something. I'm like, dude, you're like 11 years old or 12 years old. Why are you talking like that to an adult? Yeah. Like, that's the kind of person I don't want my son to be around. I want my son to be around positive little fucking kids. Like, when you get older, you realize all that cool shit, that shit don't matter, dude. It's around being, like, good people. Same with my daughter. Like, I can see the females she's hanging around, like, those are good, solid people. Like, some of these
you
ones,
can tell,
like,
when my girls bring friends over and I see their friends, I can tell, like, this girl's cool. She gets good grades. She dresses conservatively and stuff. She have another friend that comes over. She got, like, a little tube top on, really tight pants. Fucking, you know, I'm like, I don't know if I want you hanging around with that kind of girl, you know.
But I've been wrong. I was wrong about a couple from my daughter's friends. And, like, when she was young, she was little, there was one friend of her best friend. It was, like, she dressed, like, always hanging her stuff out at the house, and I would literally tell her to put some clothes on, tell her to put some clothes on. Yeah. And then she was always talking about boys, and she was always about boys. And I like, don't attach yourself to that person for too long. You're gonna see what they're gonna become later on. And I was wrong. They're actually good people, have their own place and stuff. I was wrong about people. I'm not always right.
No, it is, man, because, you know, my daughter Kayla, she had a bunch of goth friends, or she was in Insane Clown Posse, that kind of clique and shit, and some of those kids have grown up and become really good fucking positive adults, dude. But, you know, you have certain friends that you hang around with, and they're your friends because they're your friends, but you know when you go to hang out with them, fucking, it's kind of gonna be this way. Premeditatively, you've already set yourself up by you're gonna spend time with them. You know the kind of time you're gonna be spending with them.
Well, I'd say more so for me, maybe it's more family. Yeah. That I look at it like that. Like, my family, or some people, I'm like, fuck. And you do the Christmas and Thanksgiving around, you know, different people because you have to or whatever. But I limit my interactions with, like, my brother Jason. Like, I limit my interactions with him because I know I'm going to get irritated and pissed off. So I'm like, I'll just not have that many interactions with him because I don't agree with all this nonsense that he goes on with about all this shit. So I don't know. Energy is important to me, like good energy. Like I'm at this point in my life where I don't need negative energy. It's like even at work around, you know, taking lunch. I don't take lunch with people who are always bitching about shit or always like, oh, this is fucked up, and they're always miserable. I work with one guy who's always fucking miserable, and it's like, oh my gosh, dude, why? Like, you're complaining about nothing.
You can make those choices. Like, I always try to make the most right choice because you're not always gonna make the right choice. You're not.
No.
But you can try to make the most right choice. Like my brother Chad, man, we haven't talked in probably like 6 years now. But if my brother called me and he needed help or something like that, I would be there like that. Yeah. I love him like that.
Right.
Even though I know our whole interaction is probably going to be negative, and we might even end up fist fighting or something. But I'm being sincere, dude.
No, you're right. But then why does it have to come to that? I don't understand. Why does it have to get to that?
You know, because sometimes other people push the envelope, and that's what it is. You just got to push the right buttons, and then fucking I'm going to be a negative person myself.
Are you at that point, though? And I'm at the point where I just blow it off.
I don't let it eat at me. I don't let shit eat at me.
Like, when somebody, I was just like, oh, whatever.
Like, I'll tell you what, I try to be a positive. We have these daily huddles, these daily meetings at work, and I try to be positive. And I tell people, hey, if you see one of your brothers fucking up or something's going down, you know, go straight directly to them. Don't go to a frontline supervisor or somebody else, because then it's like you're telling. But if you're checking me, just saying, hey, Fraser, hey, you left this little leak right here, or fucking you didn't do this or that, that's the kind of constructive criticism I want to hear. And it can be done in a positive fashion.
100%.
It doesn't necessarily have to be a negative interaction.
I think it's negative when you go around that.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're evading the person you should be talking to in the first place, right? But since I've done that, I've had like 3 or 4 dudes call me and say, hey, man, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And I'll tell them, look, I came up at a different time than you. I come up in a time where if it isn't broke, you don't replace it.
Right.
Where now, the new kids, the new people, just because something's old, they want to take it out and put something new in there.
It's just, I had an engineer. The engineer flies out from Washington, came by to the job Friday, right? And these are college people who graduated college and they study all this shit online and fuck. So we have steel I-beams in the building, and he's explained to me how, you know, we should really figure out a way to tie this beam into this fucking building because the I-beam's gonna twist and it's gonna fucking come out at fucking every 2,500 years we have this earthquake and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? And I go, I'm not trying to be an asshole or nothing, but like, really, in real like logic, does this is the weak point in the fucking building? Like, this is what you're. He goes, oh, I've seen it before. I said, where'd you see it at? He goes, Chile, Mexico. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? They don't even use steel in their buildings anymore. Like, what are you talking about? But I don't know. I just went on a rant. I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Dude, you just try to keep it positive. See, we were on a positive note, but then you went to a negative, dude.
No, but I hear you. Like, if you have an issue, but you have to pick and choose your issue. Your issue can't be every fucking thing in life. Like, it has to be something where you say, okay, I have this issue. Like, this assistant superintendent. You know Dennis. You met Dennis.
Yeah,
He's the superintendent of the project. Assistant superintendent came to me. He goes, hey, I don't agree with him on this and this. He's not letting me do this, whatever. And he goes, I'm going to go over his head. I'm going to talk to Tony, the project supervisor. I said, why would you do that? Why don't you just go talk to him? He goes, well, I think it's going to get more done this way. I said, no, go talk to him face to face. I said, what are you, a fucking woman? Go talk to him. Tell him what you don't like. Tell him what you want to do. He's doing this because you're not standing up for yourself. And the more you're able to take advantage, not take advantage, but like, I notice this with people. If some people allow you to call them an idiot all the time, right? Yeah. If you treat them like shit, then pretty soon you get emboldened and you start treating them more like that. But if a person you meet stops it right away, say, "Whoa, no, that's not gonna happen." So you know who you can't allow to do that to. And I told this guy, go talk to him, go talk to him face to face. Don't. But he went around him, went and told him. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? That's negative energy, dude.
That's some people's personalities, though, man. They don't want any type of confrontation, so they'll avoid it at any cost.
I don't like confrontation about stupid shit, but I mean, as far as like, hey, you fucked this up or whatever, you did this wrong, whatever. Okay, no problem. I understand. Yeah, no problem. But
yeah,
I don't even know what I was talking about.
Well, close it out, man. That was fucking. Okay, we got one topic left, so let's talk about this. I sent out a meme the other day.
Shit, time goes by fast.
I know. I sent out a meme to everybody on the text line, though. It's like,
what did it say?
So it's a picture of the guy with the drink of water, and he's fucking looking around like this. But it's like when you wake up at 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, and you got to go to the bathroom to take a piss. Or,
spirits.
Yeah, and you're fucking walking through the house, and you're fucking scared as fuck, like something's gonna jump out and get you, or there's a demon waiting for you in the kitchen or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, that's one of my fears, dude.
It is my fear too.
Like I told you, I watched that Paranormal Activity caught on tape or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this one where the guy's got the camera and he's going down the stairs, and a fucking black apparition peeks around the corner, and then he goes, and he's so fucking scared he's gonna run away, but he fucking falls down the stairs, and then he looks around with the camera, and the fucking apparition's gone. But dude, when you see that shit, you're gonna be afraid. Don't watch it at night, because when you try to go to your bedroom or fucking.
I think if that's for me, that's something I always think about all the time. Like I told you before, when I go upstairs and everything's dark and I'm about to leave my bedroom, like I skip real quick because I'm thinking someone's gonna grab me and pull me back. But you can't tell me that all these thousands of years, all these people died and there's no fucking souls or spirits or people fucking watching you. I think there is, dude. You always feel this feeling like somebody's watching you.
And I don't think it's God, man. That's it. I don't think God's watching me like
that. Not like that. Not like in a dark room. And I don't know. I think there is spirits around. I think you can't be susceptible to them.
Well,
or they will invade you.
Like Harrison was on, right? He's sensitive to spirits, right? Mm-hmm. So some people are sensitive to spirits and they see shit.
But is that because you allow it to be?
But dude, I've had some shit happen. Like when I lived with Harrison, I had some shit happen, but I have never seen a spirit, right? I've never seen a demon or anything like that. But if I did, dude, I think it would make me fucking crazy. Like I would be fucking really scared then.
That would scare the shit out of me, dude.
Like I don't think I could handle it, you know?
Because I've watched those documentaries on people being possessed.
Yeah.
And they'll speak a language that they don't know.
Oh yeah.
They'll talk, and you watch them when they're trying to be like the take the demons out of them. The woman's talking like a man.
She's speaking Latin or fucking
some
African tribal language.
Yeah, she don't know. That's weird shit, dude.
Dude, that paranormal shit though. I've only watched like 3 episodes, and they got a whole season, like 15, 16 episodes. I'm gonna watch all of them, but. That shit's scary, dude, because these are normal people, right? And they just recorded shit, and this shit happens.
Those are the scariest movies to me. When shit that could really happen. Not the fucking...
Dude, like you see a pin floating off the table or some shit like this, right? And I'm like...
not the mass murderer shit, not all that. That shit's not that scary. It's always when it's like demon possession or something. That shit fucking freaks me the fuck out, dude. Because to me, that shit's more realistic.
Well, dude, that goes into energy, man. Like you said, we're talking positive energy, right? And maybe that's why we don't see shit, because we have enough positive light or enough positive energy going with us, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe if you're not as spiritually good with God or something, and you're kind of in the
dark light.
in the middle, or what? You're in purgatory, right?
Purgatory.
Then the dark demons have a fucking way they can interact or get to you.
I think you have to be susceptible to it. I think you have to open yourself up to it.
Dude, because I'll tell you what, like...
people who dwell in the dark.
Like Three-Way, he lives alone, right? There's no way I could live alone and fucking watch scary movies and shit.
Sarah went away to Science Camp with DJ for a week.
Yeah.
And Eve, the days when my brother went there, he had to work out of town. I was freaked the fuck out, dude. I'm in this big old house by myself. I slept on the couch.
You let the dog in the house finally?
The dog slept with me the whole fucking time. Because that little fucking chihuahua fucking thing will bark.
It's going to protect you, right?
Right. Or it's going to let me know where I can run the fuck out of the house, dude. I was freaked the fuck out. Like, I don't like that shit. I don't like being alone like that, dude.
You ever been so scared you're hiding in your own house?
I'm hiding in full view with all the lights on. That's what I'm talking about. I'm hiding in full view. I'm with all the lights on and shit, dude. Or I'll fall asleep with the TV on.
You know, and like my wife, we watched a movie on shadow people. And I'm not fucking teasing you, dude. She slept with she got a light and brought it right by the bed. And she slept with the light on for 2 nights in a row, dude.
Really? I don't blame her.
She was fucking super scared about that
I don't fucking blame her, dude. We'll fall asleep on the couch and I'll be like, Sarah, let's go to bed.
Yeah.
And we're like, wait for her to come with me. I'm going upstairs by myself. Yeah, that's how I am.
No, it's like, she's like, why you stay up so late? Like, I stay up late, right? Well, part of it's my pain, but the other part is we just watched some scary shit. So now I gotta watch some fucking other shit to get my mind off the scary shit.
I always put King of Queens on or something. Something stupid that'll fucking... Three's Company. Okay, no, I'm good.
Yeah, no, I can go to bed, dude. Because if I got up after watching a scary movie and had to go to the bathroom by myself, because none of the lights are on, right? So I gotta walk and then get to that light and turn it on. I'm still thinking something's gonna grab my hand or fucking...
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Or you know what I still think? So I'll be like, this is what I'll walk up to the bed, and our bed's kind of high.
Yeah.
I'll walk up to the bed, and the first thing I think is something's going to pull me underneath that bed. So I'll jump on the bed real quick. So something don't grab me. Fuck, I fucking still think about that shit.
Dude, why do you think we're still scared of the dark and shit, dude?
I don't know, man. Just the curiosity of the spirit world, I guess. Maybe some people don't think about it. I think some people don't even think about it. Like their life is more less spiritual.
That's what it is. They're not spiritual.
Maybe it's more like I would say realistic. I would say it's more like normal, like as far as like, oh, I'm worried about work. I gotta go to work. I gotta make sure we gotta paint the house this week. Whatever. It's more like, real. I'm always I'm thinking so much. This is what I think sometimes. Like I told Dennis this, right. I'm in there with the engineer and he's sitting in there, and I'm always thinking, okay, right now I'm visioning this whole thing. If I just punched him in the head while he's sitting in this chair, how would everybody react? Like, my mind's always wandering about crazy shit. Like, it's never, like, focused on, like, what he's talking about. Okay, this transfer here, we gotta run this fucking pounds per foot. It's never like that. Like, all that's nonsense to me. I'm thinking, if I just pulled out my dick and pissed on its back right now, I'm looking around like, how would everybody react? Or if I'm in meetings, and I'm like, I wonder how everybody would react if I just fucking did a cartwheel on top of this table right now. That's my mind. I'm not even listening to what's going on.
No, I'm with you on that. But my thing is, I think because we have faith in God, we understand there is something other than this life, right? Then you also have to know there's that positive side. I'm going to heaven, fucking everything's cool. And then there's the bad spot. Mm-hmm. I didn't make it to heaven. Maybe I'm going to be a ghost.
That's a fear. That's a fear you have. I have that fear. Like, I got to make sure I'm doing the right all the time. That's why I always have this thing as compassion or empathy towards people. Whatever it is, I'm always like, I'm afraid if I'm going to be wrong, I'm going to be on the wrong side of empathy or compassion. I'll be on that side. Fuck it. In worst case scenario, I'm gonna go to heaven. God's gonna be like, hey, you had it figured out. You know, I don't have a fucking fucking globe. I don't have borders in my head. I don't care about that stuff. I care about how you treated people. I want to caution on that side. That's why I don't give a fuck about all the other bullshit, dude. I'm getting to that point in my life where I'm worried about my soul, dude.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, though, if you watch that fucking Paranormal Activity one, where the guy there's a black and it looks like a full body.
I'm gonna check it out. But I gotta watch it during the day, bro.
It's gonna fucking scare you. I'm just fucking telling you right now. I gotta watch it
early enough where I can watch something else.
Okay, I went to bed last night and I woke up this morning and I thought about the same fucking thing. Because every now and then I think I see shit out of the corner of my eye, right? And it's a hat or it's a sweater hanging up or something like that, right? But in my mind, I'm like, oh, fuck, it was a demon or something, you know? Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm just telling you, if you watch it, you're gonna be fucking scared, dude.
I probably will be. Hey, one quick story. I don't even know why I thought of this, and this just popped up. It's a funny little stupid story. We had a meeting, right? A fucking with a engineer and architects and a fucking developer. So the developer's this Arabic guy, right? So I was outside and they want me to come in. I was out there and they said, you come into this meeting. So I was like, I sneezed and sneezed and sneezed outside. And I didn't realize that I sneezed fucking snot all over my shirt, right? So I go inside. I don't even think anybody realized it. The developer, this Arabic guy, he had this nice blue buttoned-up shirt, like he was all clean, khaki pants. And I've met him multiple times. And I'm at a position where I can just be me. I don't have to be, hey, how's it going? You know, I could be, what's up, man? Did you see that fucking Kings game? Like, I can talk normal, and I get away with it. So he sees me, so, David, how's it going, man? He's like, give me a hug. And so I go give him a hug, right? I go back on the other side of the table, and I see on his blue button shirt, snot all over his fucking shirt. I think Dennis sees it, and he's like, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I got snot. I mean, literally, dude, he had booger white snot all over his shirt, and he never realized it. I was like, well, I got to get out of here, guys. I'll talk to you later. I said, I don't even know why I thought about that.
Gave him a little fucking going away present, dude.
Yeah, from a regular dude to a fucking rich dude.
Well, hey, man, we're over time, but that's cool. Remember to hit subscribe. Please just tell one friend or share with one friend, dude. We're slowly growing, but fucking we're getting there. And to everybody, I got shirts promised to. I got your addresses. I'm going to mail them out, but I'm waiting for an order because all we got left is like 4X.
Oh, you get the big boys.
Big shit, yeah.
Big boys.
So, all right. See you guys next week.